holding down the ramp. There's a pop flash. We've got 3 players here. Smooya will distract Magisk. He will fall elsewhere. Big need to start off on the right foot on the CT side of Nuke versus a team like Astralis. There's Glaive out in the main position. Now, there are 3 players. 2 of these players have been headshots, so there is damage to be done here. This can still turn around. That's a great way to start. 2 versus 5 to a 2 versus 2, and there's plenty of time on the clock. Device entertaining more.
He's dead, and they're sticking together more or less, so yeah, it's not going to work out for him. Old 1-0 start for Astralis.
Different liquids have different freezing temperatures. Next, trying to stop a play into the vent, unable to do so. I'm surprised he didn't get a kill there, but tabseN will certainly pick something up, more than one in fact. Tipex needs to play off of Device. Smooya swinging wide of the USP, knows he's low. Vent, he does. tabseN gets absolutely wrecked. Still 2 players that are rotating now is Device. 2 players were coming through from main. Smooya's got the angle on the squeaky door. And 3 players will survive for Big. There are Kriegs if they want there to play into the A bomb site with these smokes close to main. tabseN isolated by the smoke grenades, won't win his duel. Glaive gets his bell rung. The patience continues. Magisk up close to the UMP. Just smoke up in heart. The creep continues from Device. Smooya's now blind. 1 by 1 big fall with limited response. There's the first kill.
Second wave of hitting upper as well. I think Magisk was kind of...
That'd be cool, small base strat. 4 CTs remain. Smooya will catch Device hopping up over the Wing all the way. Awkward angles, but Nex has no idea. Astralis looking really strong on Nuke so far.
That's so good. One of the great things about Astralis as well is that by far the most qualified to complicate things.
KZ on the roof. Apex will get taken out. A forward play from Xantares, Astralis. And maybe this is an advantage they'll try to sit on. It's increased as Glaive gets taken out outside, but Device is pretty damn quick on Xantares with AWP. To make some flashes towards main, but I think Nex has got the angle for this. The Krieg won't be enough. That leaves Device to do what he can. He's collected a Krieg himself. What's next? Wide. Now he got some info. Opens control. Taken an off angle. Will there be a 2-man swing? Which way will they look? He could be in control, but Smooya has...
Nice goal from Nex. Can't find the follow-up though. The trade is there. Dangerous duel to take. He's not even scoping. He wants a challenge.
Yeah. It's like putting the stars up on the street. Can't find an angle for the bomb planter. He's playing to win the round before the bomb goes down, but it has. tabseN pretty good with the silence M4, but Glaive is ready.
There's been a lot of failed teams because people can't get along. Nice shot. I also think it looks like they did because Glaive's going to pick up a rifle there. Glaive with the M4 on the T side.
So, no, I don't see a world where that makes sense.
Well, I mean,
when you have the Krieg as it is.
The Krieg and the AWP are not the same though.
They're not the same, but they...
Xantares is the same as yesterday, it appears, but he just is not getting spots.
It's like having the audacity to do it triggers people. Like having a name tag on your knife. Or, well, talk about it later because I don't want to... There's too much action in this last round. Pop flash play easily missed by Xantares, but he can't track...
Acceleration too. The scope weapons are weird.
Well, there's a chance for a 4th round here. tabseN's done some great damage.
Oh, did he miss that molly? Looks like he may have missed that one. Might work out though, but Device is still alive. He's got 7 HP. Oh, this is scary. That fast peek with the MP9 not gonna work.
Main or mini position, depending on your region. And then a flashbang up high. And the T's will poke and prod. And Glaive will get shot in the face.
All Kevlars for Astralis. Device picking off 1 already. Magisk as well getting damaged. Device with another one. And the bomb's down on the ground. Couldn't make it across the secret.
Oh, no.
Next will get taken out as well. That's a nice little angle. And so is that.
This is great to do in this round, considering the next map is to come. Get the BM in there. Totally unnecessary. All the more reason to do it.
Device has reached the 30 bomb.
Oh yeah.
He will surpass 30.
That's why sometimes I'll bait my teammates to get a knife kill.
See ya.
Because it's psychological warfare. It's annoying and it's stupid. And it gives you an advantage. And what an advantage Astralis will have moving into the next.
That's a big one. Okay, that's the most dangerous player gone. Not in a great position there, and they've actually managed to push their way in. Oh, it's this guy again.
Yes, it is. But it's a different map, and maybe it'll be a harder, even though it's a 3 versus 2 rather than the 5 versus 2 we saw before. Well, Big looking going for the elimination. I can't imagine they were planning the rotation, but they are rotating the bomb actually. So rather than maybe they were in their shell shots after the previous round, rather than going for a
Sick blade. Ooh. Yikes! Didn't have a helmet.
That's one thing I want to drill the stats of the MP7. Match just forced forward. Everybody on the site now, 23 seconds remaining. They've got a numbers advantage, but the angles are with Astralis surely for the time being. Match 15 seconds now, still not on the site Big. There's their first opening kill basically. dupreeh now left alone. Oh. 10 seconds. Device waits for the swing. tabseN stops, it takes the duel with the rotation. Maybe flank a CT spawn player. It's looking too many different ways though. And Magisk will find a frag.
If the GG, you can see that Big are already falling away from the bomb site. They know it's done. That's kind of crazy. When they get that kill on Device, you feel like they're a shoo-in for the round.
Mid players stay in position. Zipex closing in, and tabseN's taken out. Just knows the angles. Counter flashes. Big still stuck in the choke points at the moment. That smoke will soon be gone. dupreeh spots one player jumping up by the stack. They start to swing out. 1-for-1 they go, but it's 3 versus 2. There's 9 seconds to plant the bomb, and I don't think they're going to get anywhere close. Glaive with some spray, running out of bullets over. Zipex is in that elevated position. tabseN will deal with him, and there's a push in an unlikely place from next.
Astralis. dupreeh not getting...
Doing something really impressive, but they found the gap, so I think they'll probably play out the same way this round.
dupreeh goes into the angle, but Smooya is away. Some tagging. Xantares down to 13. Molotov towards short. No one's gone long now. Device has joined his teammates in the short position, which is being mollied at present. You can see tabseN staying very far behind. There's a flash, and Smooya won't see. There's a ding-dong from Zipex. Marvelous work. And now tabseN with 4 HP might be able to do it.
Well planted for him either. I mean, it's not terrible, but
That's a close.
That might be important. That smoke grenade, if anything, can be done. Now, look at that Magisk holding.
Not much utility left on Astralis, but the same is true for Big. Very good picks coming in from Astralis now, and that's the bomb down. Oh, Zipex is just taking it. Like they're about to get their 5th round here. 5 seconds to go. And almost lost here for Astralis. Ooh, nice spray comes in. The follow-up from Device, and the third. Now what do? You got 14 seconds. It's impossible to win the round. tabseN sitting in spawn. Maybe you can get some damage. And we're back. And so is Xantares. Starting things off with a headshot. Big obviously need to make some inroads here. You feel like Astralis did a pretty good recovery, all things considered. 8 rounds on the CT side, not bad. And the T side is, judging by Nuke, pretty devastating. Xantares laying down some devastation of his own, although it's put to an end finally. And Magisk, meanwhile, try to walk through B. It's unsuccessful. Speaking of walking, having a good time.
There we go. Immediately set up for the this round has not been structurally sound for Big just yet. Made some individual skill to make up for it. They've been outmaneuvered from the start. tabseN, sorry. He can. Oh, that's a really nice.
There again, I think Device dies in mid.
Try to lurk it in anyway, just forcing the issue. Flash comes out. Tizian has to drop down. He's picked up one. The Kree is looking promising, but now he's alone. Tizian at the back of the bomb site, having to smoke off the molly. Oh, he's done so much damage. Tizian might just win everything by himself. He's looking for more here. He's bought the time for his teammates to come in. Tizian holding it down. Quad kill.
There's a high flash. Will it have impact? This Tizian, the transfer attempt. dupreeh will deal with it. And here come the grenades from the tunnel. Smooya doesn't know where to look. He's got to catch Zipex jumping up. Takes out some engagements in isolation. And then there were 2. Now he's buying time. 7 seconds. This bomb's not going to get planted, surely.
Perhaps because they didn't have the spawns that they wanted. Tizian through the smoke, looking for the next one. And it's going to be an easy kill for Tizian. Device is the only one left.
Smooya just misses Device. But the bomb is still in an MVP position. Ooh, there was a chance.
Yeah, imagine if it's the orb, and he's going to go straight for the kill here. You got to love Device when he just has that killer instinct. Just knows the timings, expects the rotation, but he's a little bit too slow. Nex is fed a second kill.
And third. Magisk can hop up now. Crouch jump. No sound cue.
Oh, he knows he's got to be Car at this point.
He does indeed. Pops down, but won't win the duel. That would have been really important Like this map will be over. As Xyp9x remains in a 1 versus 4. He has 1 minute, but he has no more health. And Big make the comeback on Dust 2.
Xantares is pressing. He's pressing. He's quick. That block, he's just going to eat him up. He has just eaten all of Astralis.
Didn't Device do that as a major?
Well, what I'm saying
On
is,
train.
what Xantares was doing was he was just spraying USPs.
USP, yeah. There we go.
But Xantares is trying to find him there. We're outside, Ali, hello. And this is a struggle. This time is a problem too. Oh my.
Okay then.
Oh, lots of damage to the utility here. dupreeh close to the smoke is so favourable. Gets 2 off the spray. Xantares has made his way forward with a measly 4 HP. And you know what? dupreeh is going to take him down with a headshot as well. Similar treatment for everybody. They're going to get so much info. Oh, that's a lot of damage. No kill though. But Astralis can afford for that to happen.
To plant the bomb, and now Glaive runs distraction from main. Sees nothing yet, he's got to be nervous. Looks up, he'll just about spot Glaive. Xyp9x doesn't really have, but what is he able to do? Swinging wide on Smooya, but Smooya will deliver that second kill as well. Device looks with his left shot from his right-hand side. Xyp9x falling back for the retake. Xantares with 2, and with him falling, the numbers are even for a second, but next with a multi-frag.
Just qualify, so... Someone.
In the meantime, they're creeping through main. The bomb's still outside main with 20 seconds on the clock. Smokes are up, and Glaive has an angle on 2. And there's a 2-man spray down. They don't really have any money, Big.
I think that's a common thing that a lot of...
That way. I don't know what Nex is doing there. Maybe just scoping to show his presence, and which is creeping up first. Taps him to show it, and he won't lose it. Any cues from Big just yet. Magisk with a fast 1 bomb spotted again. More rotation now. dupreeh waiting in ladder room as the smoke starts to disappear. 19 seconds for the bomb to get planted. Magisk trying to hide in plain sight. Xantares there to take him out. dupreeh to trade and take out Nex as well. No bomb plant for Big. In random.
Pretty aggressive from Astralis right here. Oh my. 2 picks, 1 from the Molotov. Not ideal. Tizian doesn't even have enough time to get the Molotov to get the kills. It's down to Xantares. Able to take a headshot towards Ivy. Oh, another one offered up through the sandwich smoke. And now life gets complicated. dupreeh cannot frag there. It's up to Xyp9x now. Against Nex, who is weak. There he finds him. Now it is Xantares. Flash over the top here. Oh, committed with it, but Xantares is ready for the ting. Well, giving them nothing right now. Krieg in your face.
Time's running low, and maybe Astralis have to gamble on something, but it might not be given the opportunity.
Astralis need to get something to give them some comfort going into that pistol.
After a play like that from Astralis. Magisk with the gun out, but he can't out-duel Nex with the Krieg. Device is here, as is Glaive. Flashbangs will be out. Support for Glaive if he needs it. Not sure what's behind the smoke though. Xantares gets ding-dong from Device, and Smooya's left with 9 HP. So it will be 9.5 time for Astralis. It was looking good for 7 from Big, but they'll be denied. Is 6 rounds enough on from their T side? And there's the one for Ivy as well. They've obscured some positions. There's a 3 Smooya looking for the pops, and he will pop Device. 4 players now trying to swarm. There are flashes. They're getting absolutely deleted. Off some cheap helmets. Looks like Glaive has been spotted now. Got a 1 versus 1 of Tizian. Indeed, Smooya, you can see. Need to learn that one. Xantares is, as many teams are, bringing involved. Xantares going back. He thought he was finished, but he's not. tabseN will clean up, pick up where he left off. 3 versus 1 now. Magisk alone. They don't know where he is. Ooh, he's just behind default. This grenade execute. But look at the aggression towards main. Are Astralis ready for it? They are. They are 1 up in that exchange. 2 now is Magisk. tabseN will get taken out. Footsteps heard. Grenades deployed, and Smooya can't pull his gun out.
Yeah, especially those maps which, you know, you have those headshot, like a prevalent amount of headshot angles. All their money's together at least. Nice defense from Big. Working those AWPs to perfection. It's pretty cool to like play the AWP angles like that. You don't usually ever see kills in that fashion.
Nobody towards A for Astralis. 4 versus 2 on the B bomb site. They see next up back trains, a flashbang makes things awkward. Where's the trade for Astralis? There's the first one, and here comes the second, but here comes tabseN as well with the AWP. That is such a fast headshot to Device. Just falling to pieces for Astralis. It's going to be a fast 5 versus 2. There'll be Molotovs and counter flashes. dupreeh gets one before he's too blind. No commitment to the bomb plant there. The headshot has to come first. 4 versus. They might see the trajectory. Flashbangs. Device has been up there for so long. Finally getting taken out. Can't see Xyp9x just yet. Looking for more. Magisk will activate. Take out Xantares. The smoke's about to dissipate. And maybe Big are about to disappear from the B bomb site. But it will be expensive. One of the snipers is lost, as is the other one. They have been a thorn in the side. Oh, there's the run boost. He's missed a shot though. tabseN's going to deliver the kill with Xantares for help in the other order. That is very unexpected, but a great play. And look at this round from Big. They are storming towards match point versus Astralis. A really strong play from Ivy. Takes bravery to do that. dupreeh opening things up. Magisk trying to do the same, but he can't find his face protection. Trying to shoot the feet. He'll get there eventually. Smoking off the choke point. There are rotations to be had.
How many can he get? Here's the first one. Now it's just about the bait game. dupreeh has to give an assist. They're going to try to force their way up the ladder. That's crazy. Tizian somehow wins the battle, but they still have to worry about dupreeh. He's finally announced his position. And oh, there's the bait. Got to get the kill, but he can't do it. Commits to the peak.
In trying to focus on winning this game for Big Clan. You are 2 versus 5. What on the blazes has happened there? It's a massacre. It's a wildfire on the A bomb site. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, what the hell?
And just like that, it's a 5 versus 2 for Astralis. They are done with this game, it seems. Tizian the last man standing to get traded. Wow. That are Covenai. Oh my.